Alrighty, getting around to some DFFOO. We are going to be going to Black Crystal this week just because Ella or Leonora is dropping right after Ignis, and I think that's next Sunday, not this upcoming Sunday. And she's going to be a force charger for the Black Crystal, and a Black Crystal definitely needs one instead of relying on Theodore, which is kind of a meme. I don't think anyone should actually do that. But here we are just gonna. I do believe this was the fight last time too that we had when we had to actually fight against these guys. And these guys. This isn't a fairly difficult Shinryu or anything like that. We mostly, for the most part, just kind of stay in front of everybody, and we are just gonna stay in front of B as long as we can. And I probably should have held on to that call that I just used to ignore debuffs, but whatever, we're fine. And here we're just gonna do what we do best and just do a bunch of damage. And I think, or the good thing about Golbez too is he'd actually extend that Windrake sword with his LD, so that's pretty neat. And we do want to keep focusing on B, just because B is actually the one that we're going to be warp stepping ahead of. And it's weird, the Noctis gimmick with warp step of just who you target mattering. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice, not gonna lie. Here, I think we're just shooting star. And I was looking at the upcoming banners. And not this month, but next month is going to be kind of absurd. Just because there's a lot, or particularly in my enhancement points, Magitech Laser, and that HP damage doesn't actually count against our score, so nothing really lost here. And here I think we still want to keep targeting B because we are going to use an AoE attack here. But yeah, just looking at the months coming up ahead, the banners themselves, for pulling on, are kind of whatever-ish, but what is important is actually the characters on the side banners that are getting their Force Enhanced 50, and there's quite a bit. And, I'm starting to look at my enhancement points, and I only have 90k left after the Force Enhanced 50s I did do. Because, Golbez, when he came out, I'm like, yeah, I'm giving him Force Enhanced 50s. You don't even have to ask, I'm going to do it. But here, I'm actually kind of in a loop where I'm I'm not too sure. Actually, do I want to bring up? No, I don't. I think here I'm just going to Black Fang. Because these guys will be taking turns, and that's just not something, not too much that can be done about that. But here, I think we're just going to go ahead and... I want to save the Rydia call for just a little bit. Yeah, they're going to get our BT effect going. Because we're going to want to use Zack's Force Time to cancel... Or therefore his Force Echo to cancel these guys' Force Time. No, but yeah, looking at the timeline for Tomberry Troop, it's... this month is pretty hectic for my enhancement points, I was thinking about doing FE50 Yuffie. I'm thinking about pulling for Queen's FR so I could BT token her BT. And I also think... actually here, do I... need to do anything? What's that 2? Windrake sword? I think we just kind of hope for the best. Warp strike it up, get that debuff on. Yeah, fire beam. And these guys usually do feature debuffs and stuff, but we have Windrake sword, so nothing we have to really worry about. And here we'll just go ahead and conjure our Armiger. No, but yeah, who's coming up this month? It's yeah, already FE50'd Ace, Dorgon, and Beatrix, so that was already minus 30k for the FE50s. Queen, if I get her BT with everything. Oh man, this sucks. I did actually get. I was too late for. Don't worry, Zack's fine. I was too late to activate the Rydia call there. Don't worry, Zack's fine. Don't you know he's gonna be coming up in the game soon? Zack might live, maybe. I don't know what the hell they're doing with that. But yeah, there's a lot that I want to Force Enhance 50, Leonora coming up soon, and on Leonora's banner, that's potentially 40k enhancement points because Rex is on there, Sephiroth's on there, and Rem is on there along with Leonora, and all those characters I have fully built, and all those characters I plan on using. So yeah, I'm kind of in a pickle here. I think what we're going to do. What's about to fall off? Windrake sword. That's perfectly fine. I think these guys are done taking turns. So what we're going to do here then is first, let's get this enchant going. Just the boost damage, basically. And we'll go ahead and pull up. Actually, Zack is already here, isn't he? Yeah, we don't even need to do that. What we're going to do instead is we're just going to go straight for RFR. And actually, this turn order is perfect. This is actually beautiful. Actually, it's almost perfect. Oh, we can pull up Zack, actually. Now, this is actually what we want to see. This is ideal. Because now we could go ahead and... What fell off? I don't think anything fell off. I think I'm just crazy. Oh, I think it was lock. I think the lock on these guys fell off. But yeah, this is important because this is going to cancel their force time, so they're not going to heal up any more damage. And I think I do need to press his LD just so he can heal up. He only hit 58% there, huh? Oh, I don't have a weakness on them, right. So what we're going to do here then is we need to target B. And we need to go ahead and press FR Echo. Right, because I need to get Golbez's his debuff up, because these guys aren't hitting for weakness damage right now. Yeah, we're only getting 58%. So here what we're going to do is we're going to pull up Zack. And we also need Noctis's BT effect up. Go ahead and give him a big whack. And we still need Golbez's BT effect up too. I might be getting a little greedy here with what I want to do. But you know what? Greed's not exactly a bad thing. Yeah, actually, let's go ahead and Twin Meteor. Just because this is going to give the Dark Resist down. Just so we can get more percentage on the gauge. Oh, and I think I targeted the wrong character too. Alright, I think we did this out of order. I still have 2 turns left on the launch, because I do want to get Golbez's BT effect up. Oh no, we're still ahead. Okay, this is good. This is good. So now these echoes should be hitting for a lot more percentage, like 100%. Yeah, not having that weakness down was actually a big deal. Cost us like maybe 50% or something. No, definitely more. Definitely more. It was like 100% gauge that we missed out on. And here with Noctis, I actually want to... Nah, it's fine to do Inherited Heart once more. Targeting B. Just because we do want to get Noctis's BT effect up so we can get his follow-ups. And here with Golbez, instead of doing FR Echo, I'm going to activate BT effect. So we're gonna miss out on like 1 turn of FR, but that should be fine. Because I think we are gonna max out the gauge anyway. Because we're mainly just looking to finish this in a Golbez BT phase, and when they come out, we'll just go ahead and use this and finish them off in summon phase. Because they probably should have a little bit of health left. Besides, I needed to heal with Zack anyway, so... And I think we still have launching on Golbez as well, so we should be good. Yeah, the damage is looking good, we're fine. Yeah, so we are going to miss out on 1 turn, but that's okay. That just means we save our weakest attack for last, which is going to be Glare Hands. Yeah, it just means we have to do things a little out of order. We could have had Noctis's BT effect up earlier, but I'm kind of a moron, so... Oh, and his EX fell off. Wonderful. I think we should still be able to finish this in the burst, though. So, if we're not starting off with Glare Hands, then we're going to have to go straight into LD. Which seems a little weird, but trust me, it's just I think this is the correct order we should be doing things. Yeah, unfortunately, Armagery fell off on Noctis too, otherwise, his damage will be looking a little nicer. 29 million? Yeah, only 7 million there. That's fine. Swolbez is gonna do Swolbez things. I was just choosing the attacks we're doing based off of how much time in the force to gauge we actually have. Bagoosh. And then Noctis coming in. Because Noctis' follow-ups, they hurt like a motherfucker. I should have had this on way earlier. I'm kind of a moron. So here we're just gonna, yeah, spam double Rising Wave. Because Rising Wave is a crazy damaging attack. Especially with Golbez's BT effect up. Like, his BT giving 100% damage up to himself. It's kind of absurd. Yeah, 44 million with this juicy follow-up. Another 8 million. Probably could have been more if I had that BT effect, or that effect up, but it's fine. And this is why we saved Claire Hands for last. Just because we want to do our damaging attacks first. Oh, there I should have Bravery attacked with Zack. Because here we're just going to go straight for RFR. But I think once we're done with this BT phase, we just pop summon, and then we just finish them there with our retain. Because now that we have retain, retain is so nice. Yeah, these guys, with a little bit of leftover change, we should be fine. Yeah, 13% even. Glare hands it up. Man, I am refusing to press Bravery attack. I'm just clicking buttons. 6 million, 2%. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go straight into a Fritz summon and try and finish it off there. Yeah, I probably could have had a lot more damage done before the BT phase if I just had Noctis' BT effect up a little sooner. A little bit of a misplay on my part, miscalculation. Oh, but it's perfectly fine. At the passives I do want for the Dark Crystal too, or for Black Crystal. Like, I am looking for a lot of the offensive ones, particularly A6 now that Leonora's coming out, just because I want to see the Maria interaction. I think it's pretty interesting how that ends up working out. Here they're gonna reduce our HP, I think, but oh no, they don't. I wonder what this is. I think it's like reduced bravery or something. Alright, so here we're just gonna pressy Frit. We don't want them taking any more turns. They're done with that. But I am looking for that A6 for the passive. I am looking at A5, and I am like A's 4 through 6. I'm looking at just because there's different units that I want to try and apply those offensive passives to. So I might end up spending a lot of my my colorless brilliance just to unlock those passives a little quicker. And here with Golbez, with the Swolbez, we'll just Black Fang, and I think this should be the fight. Yeah, because A6, I do believe is the HP damage poison, and with Leonora, you know, if you just poison yourself and then you just heal with a bunch of bravery attacks, you end up with a lot of gauge, and I think that's pretty interesting, especially for characters that are like LD damage only. Like, she could definitely help out those, like with Maria at the FR. So I think that's a fairly unique interaction. Definitely not intended, but yeah, let's go to the crystal room real quick. Alrighty, so at the crystal room, and A6 luckily is right here, right across the corner. And I am looking at A6, A5, and not A. Oddly enough, this is A3 and not A4. A4. A4 is one that gives you an additional bravery attack per bravery hit that you do. And I do want this for King, just because he has like 8 bravery attacks per HP attack. So, you know, this just makes it 16 brave. Look, so King will just cap with A4 all the time. I think that's hilarious. A5 is just a very good, you know, like you just retain Brave until your last HP attack, but you just take more damage, and this is generically good. And A6 is the Leonora interesting one, where, you know, if you're damaged and then you heal a bunch with the Leonora in the party and Maria's FR, you just gain a ridiculous amount of Brave from what I've seen. And with A6, you don't need to run a character like Arden because you'll just damage yourself with this at the start of turn. So this is definitely a passive that I'm going to unlock. With a little bit of brilliance here, because I think that'll be pretty fun to see, you know, how far we can get it. And next week I might also go for Black Crystal to unlock A4, because I think I'm going to put King in between Leonora and Maria and see how far I could take him just with just blasting bullets. But yeah, there you go. That's this week's crystal run. Take it easy.